What's up, Mixed Reactions? It's part two of episode 96 going up on a Tuesday. Ian, Justin, Casey, and Nick all back with you. We are at the pick segment, everybody's favorite part of the show, and I'm gonna hand it off to Casey to do the honors.
So, boys, we are at week 8. We are officially there in the NFL
Approaching the
season, boys.
midway point. Nearly the midway
This
point.
is, yeah, this is crazy how fast the season's going. We are kicking off Thursday with Knicks Minnesota Vikings heading into LA to play the Chargers. So, typically, the guest picks first on the Thursday night game, but Nick, since this is your team, you got to go last. Let's start off with Ian.
I don't know, man. This is one that leading up to part two during the break, I was kind of looking at. I trust uh Herbert. I got Minnesota. I think Minnesota pulls it off. Gut feeling.
Unfortunately, I'm going to go with the Chargers in this one. They're at home. I don't like what I've been seeing from Carson Wentz. Looks like he's too turnover prone. I got to roll with the Chargers in this one. I don't think it's a blowout. I think this is a coin flip game. If Minnesota was playing at home, I'd probably go with Minnesota. But since it's in LA on a short week, I trust Justin Herbert a lot more than I trust Carson Wentz. I just got to lean Chargers in this one.
I'm going to lean Chargers as well. The Chargers need a get right game, and not this is necessarily a get right game like you normally would consider a get right game, but they need to get a bounce back, and they need it
Yeah.
badly.
If I were a betting man, I'd bet on the Chargers for this game, but we're not playing for money. And I'm going to go with the Vikings.
Totally fair. Totally fair.
34-30.
Moving on. 34 30. Wow, you think it's going to be high scoring? Okay.
Yeah.
We are moving on to Sunday, boys. And we have those pitiful, horrendous Miami Dolphins heading in Atlanta to play a team who also is needing a get right game. And boy, do I think they're going to get it in a big way. Falcons in a rout in this one.
When are they firing Mike McDaniel or trading Tua? Something. Something's got to give because right now Miami is just god awful.
I think they're the worst team in the league. I think they're worse than the Jets.
I was gonna say that's the only other argument you can make. Yeah, Atlanta in a laugher.
Yeah, I'm going to Atlanta. I think that Mike McDaniels gets fired after this game. It's going to be a blowout.
They should have fired him last weekend.
I don't know what they're holding on for, but it's happening. We're just waiting for it. It's the baby's going to be born.
When's their bye week?
He
That's
knows
what they're
that.
waiting on. That's the only thing that makes any sense. Where they're waiting for a bye week? What?
You can see it in his demeanor when he does his press conferences. He's just waiting for him. He doesn't dare say anything.
He's mailed it in. Tua's mailed it in.
Yeah.
I
Who you
got
got, Ian?
Atlanta in a laugher.
Yeah, I think we all do. So for the next game, we have the surprisingly red hot Chicago Bears heading into Baltimore to play the Ravens. I don't know the status of Lamar of this game, guys. I don't know if any of you do.
I'm
Is he
checking that
due
right now.
back?
Actually, I'm checking that right now.
Well,
don't think it
Baltimore's a
matters.
6.5 point favorite at home, so he must be back.
If he's if Baltimore's a 6, he must be back.
Still out as key Ravens return to practice following bye week.
He was not. He was not at practice yesterday.
Mhm.
Oh man, Baltimore's a desperate team. With Lamar in there, I think they could win 3 or 4 in a row and get back into potential wild card contention. What's up, Cat? I, God damn, I'm gonna go with Chicago.
Free
Fuck it,
fall right now.
I'm going Chicago.
Baltimore may be favored, but right now with Lamar not being in the conversation right now as yes he's playing, I'm gonna take Chicago too.
I honestly don't know how Baltimore's favored. If
Home
Lamar's not playing, how are they favored?
because of the home team.
I don't care. Their team's in shambles. I need Chicago to lose, but they're going to win.
Yeah, no, I have a lot of faith in the Bears. I got the Bears as well. I like what Ben Johnson is doing over there. Caleb, I don't think you could say resurgence necessarily. It's the second year. It obviously just didn't work out last year with having Matt Eberflus for, 3/4 of the year. I got Chicago. So I know Nick's got Chicago, and then good deal.
I think we all have
Yeah.
Chicago actually.
We all have Chicago.
And
Wow.
the thing is, I think the
Caleb
reason
Williams
why
was
Baltimore's
great this
favorite,
year.
I'm looking more at the line. They're a 6.5 point favorite. The only reason to be that favored, even being at home, is if you're anticipating Lamar's coming back, and there's no confirmation that he's actually coming back.
I'm going to go on DraftKings because I'm going all in on Chicago.
That's what I'm thinking. They have to. I can check out Sleeper. He might be probable, but we'll see when that comes out Sunday. The game is actually going to be in
In
Baltimore.
Baltimore.
Good deal.
So we're moving on again then, guys. We have Justin Fields and the New York Jets heading into Cincinnati to play Joe Flacco.
It's not
And the
even Justin
Cincinnati
Fields.
Bengals.
It's Tyrod Taylor.
His Fields out still?
He's
I know,
benched.
well, I know he got benched
Benched.
last Sunday, but I don't know if they're going to keep Tyrod Taylor as the starter. To be honest, it doesn't matter who it is. I'm taking the Bengals.
Exactly. It doesn't matter.
Instead, I stay with the Jets. I mean, I'll go against the Jets until they play Miami. So, Cincinnati it is.
That's totally fair.
Yeah, man, the Jets are horrendous, and Cincinnati's at home. I got the Bengals.
Dumpster fire.
So for the next 1 o'clock game, we have a team coming off 2 straight losses and coming off their bye week, thankfully, because they needed it. The Buffalo Bills heading into Carolina, who's won 4 straight. I want to start with Justin on this one. Let's see where your head's at.
So I know that Andy Dalton is likely to be starting because with Bryce Young spraining his ankle. Andy Dalton has been a thorn in Buffalo's defense for many years. But Buffalo's coming off a bye. Give me Buffalo. I wouldn't be surprised if Carolina keeps it close, but I'm taking Buffalo.
Yeah, I'm going Buffalo too, except I think this is Buffalo in a rout, Justin. I think this is Buffalo's get-right game. I think this is where they right the ship. I think this is a convincing win for Buffalo.
If Buffalo loses, though, there's going to be alarm bells ringing off at Orchard Park.
Yeah, that's when you start to question if Sean McDermott needs to go.
I think Josh Allen has a lot of sexual frustration built up. He's been edging, dude. He's going to blow it. He's going. I got him winning. They're going to win.
Such a good analogy.
Dude, he's freaking holding it in, man. He's ready. Dude, they should have. I don't know how Atlanta beat them, but I think like you said, I think it's going to be a rout. I think it's done.
I want to pick the Panthers, just because I know how much Casey hates when the announcer from the Hornets gets on there and goes down. I got the Bills, man. It's just too hard, and yeah, well, it would be cool to see them go to their Super Bowl the last year at Highmark Stadium. Before, I know we all got the Bills. Is that stadium going to be covered?
The Bills' new stadium,
Uh-huh.
I don't think it's a dome stadium, no.
Nice, because I'm sure they want to maintain their element, advantages. Same
There are
thing
a
you
lot
were
of
saying about the
areas,
Patriots.
like we were talking about in the
Mhm.
chat about potentially the thought of New England rebuilding it, building a new stadium, which they're not going to
Mhm.
do.
I thought Buffalo's new stadium was retractable.
I'm going to check that, but I do not believe so.
Yeah, maybe I'm wrong. I very well could be. I'm wrong about a lot of things in life, Justin.
Let's see.
I know Chicago wants to be in a dome. I don't want that. I like it outside. I don't even want them to change. I love Soldier Field.
Where the Vikings play is beautiful, though. U.S. Bank Stadium. That stadium looks pretty dope.
Yeah, it is. It's really nice. You know what? I really wish that there was an outside because that whole year when they were at Minnesota's college there, that was awesome.
Yeah, and then that's
But Grant
also where
coming
Blair
out-
Walsh missed that field goal.
Yeah, but
There's-
Nick, you've been to U.S. Bank Stadium, so you know that the College Stadium doesn't compare to that.
No, I'm saying I wish it was outside. It was awesome.
Mhm.
You know, like seeing Bud Grant go out there in -3 degree weather.
Oh, with the short
And
sleeves?
yeah,
Yeah, Bud
didn't give a
Grant.
shit.
Yeah.
That's freaking hardcore old man right there, man.
Bro, he was out there. It was at the playoff game, right? Against
Yeah,
Seattle.
that was against Seattle. Yeah, it was awesome.
He was out there fist balled up, like short sleeve shirt, man. Like
I
that
thought he was
shit
gonna
was
punch somebody in the face.
What's the word on that stadium, Justin?
It's I'm still it's it looks like it's not going to be. There might be some minor retractability to it, but it's not going to be not
No.
domed by any stretch.
Got you. Okay. So now we're moving on to the San Francisco 49ers heading into Houston to play a
Oh.
Texan team that is just looking worse and worse every week. Nick, who you got? 49ers or Texans?
Oh man, dude. Mac Jones coming off that 150 yards and 1 interception. You know what it was though? It was a Christian McCaffrey show. It's gonna be it again. It's gonna happen. Houston's horrible. You know what? Head coach for Houston's on the hot block. He's done.
D'Amico Ryans?
You think really?
I think he's close. I don't what the decline is it's horrible. CJ Stroud deserves better than that. Minnesota, come here.
CJ Stroud's been bad though too. It's not just on the coach. CJ Stroud has been bad.
He's just not comfortable with that team, dude. He looks all, I don't know, from his rookie year to the next this year, it doesn't make sense.
He's fulfilling Casey's prophecy of OSU quarterbacks.
100%. They're all garbage in the NFL. Every fucking one of them. Yeah, I'm going with the 49ers too. I'm done doubting them. I keep saying I think these injuries are going to start to catch up with them. And they never seem to. They looked fast on defense. They looked really sound on defense against Atlanta. Christian McCaffrey said, hold my beer to Bijan. You're not the best running back in the league yet. I still hold that title.
Mm-hmm.
And he played like it on Sunday. I personally still think Bijan's the best running back in football overall. But Christian McCaffrey said, not tonight, you're not. I really like what I'm seeing from the 49ers guys.
It's been somebody different every time they win, too. It's been Mac Jones against San Fran. The defense against San Fran, Mac Jones a couple weeks ago, and then the Tampa Bay loss. But this was Christian McCaffrey's. I mean, it's a system, man. It's running. Telling you.
Yeah. I mean, San Francisco is obviously sacrificing those and volunteering as tribute to keep Christian McCaffrey alive on the field. But yeah, I'm going with San Francisco as well.
What you got, Ian?
I don't know for this one. Like you said, I don't know if it was one of you guys that said it that it's they've been able to win games different ways each week. I got San Francisco. I just think they're looking too good right now. And Houston, I don't personally know if they're gonna fire D'Amico Ryans. But I could see it at the end of the season. I don't see it happening yet, but like you guys were saying, they're regressing. But yeah, I got San Francisco.
Yeah, San Fran. So for the next game, so this game's funny for a couple different reasons, and I'm going to start with Nick on it. We got the Cleveland Browns guys heading into New England to play the Patriots. And Nick, a couple things I want to go over with you real quickly before I get your pick on this one. The first one is that you said New England, you sense an upset is coming for them, so I'm interested to see if you think it's going to be this game. And it's kind of funny if it is, Nick, because it's the Browns and the Patriots. And Nick, I know you remember this because this became a very big staple in our football group for years. This was the game.
Oh, yeah. I mean, New England ain't going to go all the way through without having an upset here and there. And I think that if they're going to be leveled against a defense, it's probably going to be Cleveland's. I think they're going to bring them down to reality. And I think Drake May is going to learn from this game. As far as the offense for Cleveland, I think it's going to be a low-scoring game. But I'm going to go with Cleveland for the upset.
Remember how much shit we talked when the Browns beat them back? I think it was like, 2012 or 2011?
Oh, yeah. Jeez. The year Peyton Hillis went off on their ass, too. Cleveland's a pain in the ass for them.
As much as I would like to see it, I got to disagree with you on this one. I think New England wins. They seem to be on a roll right now. I do agree Cleveland's defense is going to slow them down. I do agree it's going to be a low scoring game. They're going to quote unquote bring Drake May back down to reality because of how good their defense is. But I think they're going to have enough to pull it off because I don't trust Dylan Gabriel to be able to put up more than 13. I see this game as somewhere in like 17-13 New England.
Defense is going to have to score.
I got New England in a dogfight. I guess no, sorry, 1 p.m. kickoff, New England. I think that Cleveland defense is gonna turn it into a battle. So I'd say it's gonna be a one possession game, probably about 40 total points, something like that. But I got New England though. I think most of the scoring is gonna happen in the second half. I think it's gonna take Drake May some feeling out. Probably maybe the best defense he's seen all year. To really, be able to come up with something.
Definitely the best defense he's seen all year.
I'm still picking the Patriots to go into the bye week 11-2, 10-3. So this is not the game I foresee them losing.
Do you have a score prediction?
28-10.
Okay. You see, it's comfortably. That's confidence, and I like that you have confidence in your team to be able to say
I think Cleveland will jump out to an early 7-0, 10-0 lead. Because New England had a horrible time in the first two possessions defensively. They are one of the worst scoring defenses on the first two drives, first two possessions to start.
Yeah, Jesus, Tennessee went right down the field on him. On that first drive, Tennessee went right down the field on him.
First two drives. After that, they're locked down.
Make sure Dylan Gabriel doesn't have the ball slip out of his hand, so the defenders for Patriots get an easy freaking touchdown.
Yeah, no kidding.
Jeez.
So we have an NFC East showdown that just happened a couple weeks ago, and the exact opposite of what everyone thought was going to happen happened. We have the New York Football Giants, who look like they have found their franchise quarterback in Jackson Dart, and a CTE waiting to happen in Cam Scatterbo, heading into Philadelphia to play the Eagles, who they look like they may have righted their ship against Minnesota last week. Ian, let's start with you.
Somebody said Cam Scatterbo was gonna have the greatest 5-week career of all time. That dude, yeah, man, I think that loss against Denver was just so demoralizing. Philly is gonna be at home. I think Philly actually wins convincingly. I don't even think it's gonna be close.
I agree. I got Philly in a blowout.
Philly is gonna romp them, and honestly, that kind of loss that the Giants really choked away. That wasn't Denver winning. That was the Giants choking it.
I agree.
That again puts Brian Daboll back on the severe hot seat because that's not play. That's coaching.
I got Philly winning, but I don't think you guys are giving them credit. I think Jackson Dart and Cam Scottaboo got something going. That ain't their fault. They lost.
But that loss to Denver that's very demoralizing. Even
they already fired their guy. They fired the field goal kicker. That's what they did. They did the right thing. You know what I mean?
I agree. They have something going, Nick. I do.
I don't think this is the week that it's going to show. Like, I think this is the week where they're both going to look like rookies.
Yeah. Well, I like I said, I think Philly goes with it, but I do think the Giants will stay with them. Let's see.
That's fair. No, that's fair. I think we all got the Eagles on that one. Yes. Next game is the first kickoff for the 4:00 window. We have an NFC South showdown. We got Baker Mayfield, who I still personally think is leading the MVP race, even though he had his first bad game of the year last night. Heading into New Orleans to play Spencer Rattler and the Saints. I'll start off with this one. I think this is a big bounce back win for the Bucs, and I think they win pretty convincingly.
Tampa's now going to deal with now Mike Evans being out for potentially the rest of the year. I know that I can't even think of their coach's name. Shoot.
Raheem Moore.
Raheem Morris. No, that's the Falcons coach, isn't it?
Oh no, it's Boyle. Fuck, who's their coach?
Todd Boyles.
Todd Boyles.
Okay.
Yes, there we go. Todd
He
Boyle.
did
Jesus
say that
Christ.
Mike Evans, and Mike Evans has going into last night. He'd been out since week 3, so he'd been out for a while. But this is now like he's practically done for the year in all intents and
Yeah.
purposes, such as the regular season. Um, Baker has to get a bounce back game. I'm going to pick Tampa. New Orleans is scrappy though.
I hate in the moment fucking like Baker Mayfield had his bad game, and friggin' every analyst on there is already
It
attacking him.
happens. Yeah,
Every
it happens.
quarterback.
It's always
That's-
it's recency bias. I mean, you look at
Yeah.
Tampa got shell shocked, and then Detroit went on a rampage, and everyone's crowning Detroit the kings of the NFC.
If you gotta lose to a team, it's got to be Detroit. You know what I mean? At least it was at least it was Detroit. You know,
Right, true.
it wasn't some slapping team. So, with that being said, I will go with Tampa Bay too. But this will be a blowout, and I don't think the Saints even come close.
Yeah, Justin took right the words right out of my mouth. About the Mike Evans thing. They still got Ibuka, and I mean, it's just recency bias. They play the Saints. They could be playing the game in New Orleans. They could be playing at a neutral site. I still think Baker Mayfield's one of the top contenders for the Heisman, the fucking MVP right now. So I got Tampa as well. And also, I mean, I don't know why. Game is in New Orleans. Tampa's 3.5 point favorites. I think they're really getting crushed for that loss last night and losing Mike Evans at the same time. But I don't think they're gonna lose this one. They're still the best team in that
I gotta
division.
bring something up regarding that loss though last night. Mike Evans needed to be in concussion protocol well before that play, before he broke his collarbone.
Hmm.
I agree. I
Yeah, they
fully
were showing
agree.
Troy Aikman blatantly ignoring what was going on with Mike Evans. I'm like, do you see what's going on with him?
So for the next game, we have an AFC South showdown. We got Cam Ward and the Tennessee Titans heading into Danny Jones territory to play the Colts. I don't think we need to spend too much time on this one. I got the Colts, and we can move on from there. Everyone, I think, is going to be on board.
Anybody objecting to the Colts, raise their hand. All right, we all got Indy.
I kind of figured there's not much to say on that game. Indy's going to cruise to a 7-1 start. That's just undebatable at this point.
It's going to make
So for the-
Daniel Jones' MVP race a little bit stronger.
Oh yeah, if any game we're certain on is going to be a rout, it's going to be this one.
Jeez, dude.
So for the next game, we have my Dallas Cowboys heading into Mile High to play the Denver Broncos. And I'm going last. Whoever wants to start off, feel free to start off.
I'm picking the opposite of whatever you're picking.
Anyone see that Russell Wilson call out Sean Payton for bounty hunting again?
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, because he definitely is. Damn, I hate that guy.
Which one, Payton or Russ?
Oh, Sean Payton.
Yeah, they
actually,
played the
I kinda hate
Vikings
Russell Wilson,
in the
but I really hate
NFC,
Sean Payton.
the championship game. That was the game. That was
Yeah.
the bounty game. Yeah.
Yeah, he only got suspended for like friggin' 4 games. Or was it a season? Was it the season?
Season.
He did
He got
because what's his fucking name? Kevin James played him in a movie about how he went to go coach his son's middle school team for the year. No, I'd be
Greg
pretty
Williams
upset.
got kicked
I'd
out
also
completely.
I'd be upset with Brett Favre too. There was no reason to throw that pass in that game.
Yeah. There's a lot of things. No reason why AP would have fumbled right after 1, but hey, that's me. So I will say though, I'm gonna go with whatever Casey Merritt goes on the opposite. So if he goes with Dallas, I'm picking Denver. If he picks
No.
Denver, I'm picking
You
Dallas.
can't do that. You
Yeah.
can't do that.
Why can't I? Because every time you pick the team, the other team wins. You did with Carolina. I picked Dallas with you. We did Washington together last week. And now this week, whatever team you pick, I'm going opposite.
Well, okay, so pick against who you think I'm going to pick.
I don't know what you're going to do. You really
I'm
surprised me.
taking Denver. I'm taking Denver in a close one. I think Dallas' defense is going to be their downfall this week.
I'm going to go with Denver just because I think Casey is going to go with his boys.
In this one, no, I think Denver. I mean, we can get into this another time. I think they're going to be a real contender in the AFC, but I've actually got Dallas. Granted, the game's going to be in Denver, but the offense, I think, is just going to be a breakthrough game. I can see it going either way. I think this is going to be more demoralizing if Dallas were to lose. I think Denver can lose and bounce right back off the canvas. I think Dallas is going to come out and take it.
So if you guys were paying attention to my soliloquy about Dallas during the first segment, you would know who I'm picking in this game. I said it earlier. I don't trust them to be able to put together two solid games in a row. Until they show me that, I can't trust it. With this offense, Dallas can beat any team in the league. But with their defense, they can be beat by any team in the league. They're so Jekyll and Hyde. They are so up and down. And I don't trust them to be consistent. So as much as I don't like it, I got to roll with Denver.
I'm going Dallas then. Put me out. I am, dude. I wanted to go with Dallas originally. I think that offense is going to be too overwhelming.
I hope you guys are right. I really do, but I can't see it. They haven't earned my trust to be able to pick them to win 2 games in a row.
This is a really big game for Denver. There's a lot of pressure. I think with Kansas City on their heels. I mean, this is something they don't want, and I think they play in a couple weeks.
Kind of why I think Denver's going to come out and win because they know these are the games they have to take. And to be honest, we haven't beaten Denver in the regular season since like '96. We never beat Denver ever. We never beat Denver. So just that reason alone, again, I think the Broncos come away with the dub.
You're not gonna text me at 7:00 at night and tell me that, hey, I got this weird feeling that Dallas is gonna win. He told me that at the Halloween party. He's like, hey, I gotta tell you something. He's like, I think Dallas is gonna beat the shit out of Washington.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Merritt or Casey, I don't know, man. Like sometimes when he has a strong feeling, he is completely off the mark. But sometimes he can. I think we all kind of that way with our team. He's the most, what's the word, pessimistic person. I know it'd be 2-0 in a Celtics game. Oh, we're gonna miss the playoffs. First game of the season.
Game's over after the first possession. His game's over.
Yeah. We got about like 10 minutes left. I think we got Sunday night and then Monday night.
Yeah. So for the Sunday night game, guys, we have a legend playing against his former team because we have the Green Bay Packers heading into Pittsburgh to play the Steelers. We want to talk about revenge game. Well, I guess the game we were talking about before was a revenge game too. Javonte Williams going back to Denver. But this is a real revenge game, guys. And Aaron Rodgers is the type of dude that is going to hold that grudge. He's the type of dude that's going to want to make Green Bay eat it. And I think Green Bay is the better team. But I think Rodgers has a man on a mission in this one. I think he lights their defense up. I've got the Steelers.
I've got the Packers.
I got the Packers too, but I mean, what has Aaron Rodgers played them when he was on the Jets last year? Did they play?
He hasn't played it yet.
Wow.
Nope.
Maybe
I was just
go
gonna
with
ask
Pittsburgh.
that.
You know what? I'm gonna go with Pittsburgh. I think Rodgers is ready. This is the game he doesn't want to lose.
Yep.
Yeah, I guess we're all on Pittsburgh except Justin then because I got Pittsburgh as well. I think it's gonna be close. Good game, but I got Pittsburgh.
I think you're going to see a lot of different. Aaron Rodgers is going to look young on this game. I think he's going to go all out.
Prime
That's what I
time
think
too.
too. Yeah. Prime time showing Sunday night. We're going to see vintage Aaron Rodgers, I think.
Is this
So,
in Green
for-
Bay?
No, it's in Pittsburgh.
That's
Oh,
that'd be
man.
cool if it was in Green Bay.
Yeah, it would have.
So for the Monday night, fellas, we have those Washington Commanders we were just talking about, and they are heading into Arrowhead to play the hottest team in the league, in my opinion now, the Kansas City Chiefs. I'll start with this one, guys. I don't think it's close. I got Kansas City in a massive rout.
Kansas City, the massacre. I'm pretty sure Jaden Daniels is still going to be out. They're going to be starting Marcus Mariota.
Exactly. Yeah, Kansas City by 30.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like
Yeah.
how we're all on the same train of thought. And no, it's gonna be I got the Chiefs big. I got Chiefs big.
Jaden
about you,
Daniels could be playing, and I still pick the Chiefs. Actually, you want to know that? I don't think I'm going to go against the Chiefs probably for the next 7 games.
I probably won't. Dude, Jaden McDaniels, Terry McLaurin, Deebo Samuel could all be playing. I'm still picking Kansas City in this one. I just think they're back.
They play Buffalo in 2 weeks.
Oh, I can't wait for that one.
That's what I'm saying. I
Justin's
don't think they're going to lose.
Justin's going to pick both teams to lose on that one. He's going to be like, come both.
Look at that tie.
All right, boys. So that ends it for the pick segments. Let's get into some overreactions real quick before we get into the question.
Seattle's going to miss the playoffs next year. Seattle Mariners after the demoralizing ALCS collapse.
Overreaction. They have a loaded roster. Go ahead.
Who?
Anybody.
Aaron Rodgers is going to throw it to one of the defensive players for Green Bay, take his jersey off, and underneath is going to be a freaking Green Bay jersey, and he say he's going back, and he's going to punch Jordan Love in the face and take his spot rightfully back.
100% that's going to happen.
I don't really have an overreaction. Like I said, I don't think. I think that the Houston's. What is his name? I can't even remember his name. I think he's on the hot seat.
DeMeco Ryans, yeah.
Oh, DeMeco Ryans.
I think it heats up after next week. After this week.
Carolina Panthers make the playoffs.
Oh, that's nice.
That's not really an overreaction because the NFC South is becoming a little bit more wide open for a wild card team to get a second.
I'm still going to classify that as an overreaction. I mean, I think what we're seeing from Carolina is a flash in the pan. I don't think it's sustainable, especially now with Bryce Young being out potentially multiple weeks. I feel they have a big losing streak coming on. I'm going to consider that an overreaction. Mine, based on the progress that I have seen, I think Jason Tatum is back by Christmas.
I'm going to say not an overreaction, though I think it'll be closer to the All-Star break.
I think it's an overreaction just because a lot of people thought he was going to miss the whole year. I don't think he's going to be back before they know what they're going in with this year. I think they're going to ease him back into it as much as possible.
AFC East title comes down to a tiebreaker.
Overreaction. I think it's either going to be, if I had to put my money on a gun to my head, I'd say Buffalo wins the AFC East, but I think one team is going to pull away. We're going to see one team kind of fold at key stretches, and the other team is going to pull away. Probably be Buffalo pulling ahead of New England, but I mean, what do I know?
I don't think it's an overreaction, Justin, and it's not that I don't think New England's a good team, but I don't think they're a great team, but I also think since the type of schedule that they have, I don't feel your take is an overreaction because they're better than 95% of the teams they have left on their schedule. Anyways, Mr. Duncan, what's the question?
So, if your team were to lose in a championship match, specifically your Cowboys, Rams, Vikings, my Patriots, for example, which team would you rather lose to?
Like, what team
would you feel okay losing to if you were to lose?
Oh, I already got mine. I think Merritt's got the same one as me.
Bills.
No.
Kansas City.
Yeah, I'll take Kansas City too.
You'd be fine with losing to Kansas City?
Yeah, they
I mean, I guess, right? Yeah, that they're the class of the. I'm surprised with I don't know. I just feel like losing to them would just hurt because you got to be another stepping stone in there. But I guess
it's gonna hurt no matter what. Minnesota will make it right to the end and friggin' drown me right down underneath the water for the next 60 minutes of my life.
I'd be okay with Minnesota losing to Minnesota because they're my NFC team.
Well, and I guess the reason I kind of question your guys' answer of Kansas City was, man, like their fans have already been. I mean, that's like saying I'd want to lose to New England. Well, number one, I would never want to lose to them again. That's already haunted me too many times. But I mean, I wouldn't. Oh well, their fan base gets to win again. Like at least let Buffalo have the dub.
My team hasn't won a Super Bowl. Why do they get one?
Oh, you know what? I changed my answer. Browns.
I don't want my team. I don't want them to have it. I don't want any team that doesn't have a Super Bowl to win over my team.
His wife is a fan of
That's fair.
That's the only reason why he's okay with it.
But if you're going to lose, you got to lose to the best too. Like obviously, Vikings, Cowboys, Rams, all in the NFC. Ian, would you rather lose in a Super Bowl to Kansas City and Patrick Mahomes or Daniel Jones and the fucking Colts?
I'd rather lose to the Browns.
Why? Why would you want to lose to a
Why would I
team?
want to give fucking New England a eight? Was it an seventh championship?
Well, how about New England though? I mean,
Okay, but in your in certain I mean, I don't know. I'd rather lose to a team that's like say if I was a fan of an AFC team, obviously you don't want to lose the Super Bowl, but if I lost to Minnesota and I was an AFC team fan, like, all right, like shit, they won it. They've been waiting for a while. Fuck it. Kansas City, like they don't appreciate it no more. Let somebody wins it that appreciates it. That's how I feel.
Yeah, well, it
I hear
ain't
you.
about the it ain't really just all about the trophies, but like if New England went against my team, that's the least. I don't want New England to ever win another championship. And if they won it against my team, then I'd throw that TV through the wall. It
Oh,
almost
dude,
happened.
you would never hear the end of it, Nick.
I know, but if we would have won them, then it would have been really, really. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't even care about football anymore. I could really. They beat New England and they won a Super Bowl. Holy crap! That's a
Yeah,
lot
no,
of
I hear
game
you
ripping
there.
on me.
I hear you there. I've been lucky the past few times because the past two times we played New England, we've beaten them. So it's been pretty comfortable on my end here anytime we have to go against them recently. Jesus.
I don't even hate New England as much as I used to.
Oh,
I
God,
just
no, me either. Not at
I
all. I
don't
don't hate
have a
him at all
problem with
anymore.
Drake, man. I really don't have it, no hate for any team out there, but New England still, I don't want to lose to them. I think it's
Oh,
just because we live here.
I got hate for a team, but it's just one team.
Philly.
Yeah, that's the only team I can't stand is Philly.
I think 90% of people wouldn't want to lose to the Cowboys. I think if you ask anybody
Yeah,
from
no,
New
that's a good
England
one.
fans, I think a lot of them would choose Cowboys. They wouldn't want to lose to.
That's a
Oh,
good example of a
100%.
popular team that nobody because you never hear the
Yeah.
end of it ever, ever.
Most people either you're a fan of them or you hate them. There's not many people who are just meh on them.
Yeah,
They're a polarizing team.
we got about 40 seconds. It was a great episode 96, fellas. Man, I can't believe we're already in week 8, but it's gonna be a fun one. We're gonna keep bringing you the pick segments, and next week I'm gonna bring onto the show our records up until this point, so we can kind of see where we're all at. But
Perfect.
yeah, we got about 30 seconds left. Lead us off, Justin.
It's rainy out here in New England. Can I have a towel?
Fuck Philly.
JJ McCarthy will fucking be out for another 6 weeks due to like something stupid.
Good night.